When we register in any website such as Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Gmail account, provide our data, they store our data to the database. There are several ways to manipulate database data. One of the ways is using SQL. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. We have PostgreSQL, Oracle, MySQL. Today we are going to learn MySQL. SQL commonly used SQL has some categorized commands called DDL, Data Definition Language, DQL, Data Query Language, DML, Data Manipulation Language, DCL, Data Control Language, TCL, Transaction Control Language. And we have collected a picture from internet. DDL contains some of the statement: create, drop, alter, truncate. DML contains insert, update, delete. TCL contains commit, save point, rollback. DQL contains select. DCL contains grant, revoke, etc. And SQL has some data types such as we use in programming language, integer, float. SQL has some data types too. Integer, character for char, char, var, and text. These four database we commonly used in the operation. Installation: we can install MySQL Workbench or XAMPP app for performing our SQL or database manipulating task. We can use any of them. And now get started with database and get to know about the Workbench, MySQL Workbench. So I have already installed MySQL Workbench. If you don't have installed MySQL Workbench, you can install it, download and install it from internet. And if you don't understand the installation process, search on YouTube or Google for setup. You may have two of the user here, or you may have one user, only local instance MySQL 80 root user. You can log in by using local instance or root user. I'm going to use new connection interface. I already have created it. I'm going to providing the password. So it redirects me into the interface of MySQL Workbench. We are going to learn sorry for delay. Sorry for interruption. And sorry. And in this schema section, we can see how many tables are or how many database are there inside our database. And in output section, we can see the output. We run the statement from here, and the statement goes well or not, it will show output here. And this create new SQL tab, we can use two different tabs to operation simultaneously. We are only using only one tab here. And in this section, using this section, we can insert our database. We have downloaded it from anywhere, or if you have database already, you can insert the SQL file from here. And these are the sections we have to know. And now we are going to learn how to create database schema for these things. We are going to follow a curriculum which is W3 Skills. Is a very resourceful web page or website. We are going to create database first. For creating database, we are going to use this statement, create database, then the database name. We are going to name anything, and we must have to provide semicolon at the end of the statement. So don't forget it, otherwise it may cause error into your MySQL Workbench. So we're going to create database first. You can write this statement using uppercase or lowercase, no problem. It will not cause any errors. It doesn't have type error or smaller case and uppercase error. You can use any of them, and you can use both of them if you want. So I'm going to create a database name and database here called employee. We are going to name it smaller case, so employee here, and we're going to run our statement from this section. We can run any statement we write here using these two, but I'm going to use it from here. And creating our database is successful, and it doesn't showing our database here, so we're going to refresh it. See, our database is showing here, but inside our database there is no table. Now we're going to create table inside our employee database. So look at the create table statement here. In create table, using the create table statement, we're going to create our table. But if we use create table, then provide our table name, it will it may cause errors. So first we have to put our database name first, then dot, then our table name, like this. These are the data type, integer, variable character, and these are the size 255 var. So we're going to create a table using this create table statement. So let's look at into our MySQL Workbench. Create table, and now we're going to put employee is our database name. So EMPLOEE, and our table name would be what? Persons. And we are going to make some column name here, person ID, and it will gonna be integer, and we can have first name, and it will gonna be var, and range is 255. We can use primary key also to make a relation in with another table. So I will explain primary key in future. Now we are just going to make a primary key, and last name, I'm gonna be last name, and it will also be var with 55, and we can have address also. Address also be varchar, and we're mentioning size here, and obviously you have to put comma after the column name. And now I'm going to make primary key, and primary key would be unique, and most of the time we use ID as primary key, so we're going to use the ID, person's ID. Person's ID. So this is the statement of creating a table. We are going to execute it from here. See, our create table statement successfully executed, and now we can see our table after reloading this. Now it's showing our table. Persons is our table name. And how can we insert the data from inside our table? So we're going to insert data from using insert into statement. See, we have learned create and now insert, and after that we will learn select. It is DDL, DML, and DQL. So we're going to insert data from using the insert into statement. So we are going to insert our data. Insert into. We cannot provide directly table name here. First we have to put database name. Employee that. It is suggesting me the database name. Values, and see, this inserts into section and table name, and after that we just put the column name here. We made column name person ID, first name, last name, and address, and value should be according to the sequence. We put here person ID, so this value 1 will be person ID, and first name would be in the second position. So we have to put the value according to the sequence. So we're going to make it, we're going to look it is here. So our first column was person ID, and then it was first name. You can see this these things here: person ID, first name, last name, addresses. So first name, last name, and address. So we're going to put the value 101 is our ID. And name was varchar type, so we have to put inside the quotation. So we are going to put inside the quotation as the data type was varchar. So address would be somewhere. So this ID, we're not putting the ID inside the quotation because it is integer type data. So let's see, it is the statement insert into, it is the database name dot the table name, and then table column name, all of them, and the values we are going to insert. See, we're going to insert one value here. We can use multiple, we can insert multiple values, but we will see after the execution a bit. We will see it, how to insert multiple values. First, we are going to execute it. See, our execution has successfully done. And now, how can we see if the value successfully inserted or not? For that, we are going to learn about our select statement, which was in DQL section, data query language. So select star. Star means all. Select all from where? The database name was what? Employee dot persons. So it will show the data. See, we have inserted the data successfully. 101 Russell Mahmud, and address is somewhere. So this is a way we can see the data we have inside our database. And now we're going to we're going to add, where we're going to insert more value using one value statement. So let me copy it down from here and paste it inside our. See, the statement was insert into, and the database name dot table name, and the column names here, and the values statement, and the values keyword, and ID, name, last name, somewhere address, and using the comma we can add as many value we want to insert. And after that, obviously we have to put semicolon here, otherwise it may cause or it may show errors. It will not execute our command. So let's run it from here and execute it. See, our execution has successfully run here and showing blue tick mark. And now we are going to see is our value inserted or not. How we can see it? Using the select statement. Select star. Star means all. From where? From our database. Database name was what? Employee dot which table? Persons table. We want to see value from persons table, and where is persons table? Inside the employee database. So we are going to execute the statement. See, our database has inserted successfully and showing data here. All of the data we have inserted showing here. So we have, if we summarize the things we have learned today, the thing was there is mainly 5 category of SQL commands: DDL, DQL, DML, DCL, and TCL. And inside these, DDL carries some keyword, DML carries some keyword. So we have learned one DDL command which is create, one DML command which is insert, and one DQL command which is select. So we will learn advanced things at our next tutorial or in our in future. So till then, keep learning, keep exploring, and stay safe.